on your wronger, look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed my innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men. A third is fled that had a hand in it. I thank you, princess, for my daughter's death, recorded with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, if you bethink you of it.
I know not how to pray your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose what punishment your invention can lay upon my sin, yet sinned I not, but in mistaking.
By my soul, nor I. And yet to satisfy this good lady, I would bend on any heavy weight she would enjoin me to.
I cannot bid you bid my daughter live. That were impossible. But I pray of you both, possess the people in here how innocent she died. And if your love can labor aught in sad invention, hang her an epitaph upon her tomb, and sing it to her bones. Sing it tonight. Tomorrow come you to my house. And since you cannot be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My sister has a child who's an almost exact copy of the child that's dead. And she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the rights you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
Oh, ma'am, you offer kindness, stuttering tears for me. I to embrace your offer, and dispose henceforth of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow I will expect your coming. Tonight I take my leave. This wicked man shall be face to face brought with Margaret, while his belief packed in all this wrong, hired to it by your sister.
No, by my soul, she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but hath always been as just and virtuous as anything that I do know by her.
Marry, Sir Lady, which indeed is not under black and white circumstances. This plaintiff here, and the offender, is did call me ass. I beseech you, let it be remembered in her punishment. I thank thee for my care and honest pains. Your worship speaks like a thankful and most reverent youth. I praise God for you. There's for thy pains. God save the foundation! Go, I discharge thee of my prisoner, and I pay. I leave an errant's knave with your worship, which I beseech your worship to correct yourself, for the example of others. God keep your worship. I wish your worship well. God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart. And if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor. Until tomorrow morning, lords. Farewell.
Farewell, my lords. We look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight, I'll mourn with Hero.
Bring you these fellows on. We'll talk with Margaret to see how our acquaintance grew with this lewd fellow.
The God of love that sits above and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving. Mary, I cannot show in rhyme. I have tried. I can find no rhyme to lady, but baby. An innocent rhyme for scorn, horn. A hard rhyme for school, fool. A babbling rhyme. and very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor can I woo in festival terms. Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, senor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken. Fare you well now. And yet, ere I go, let me go with that for which I came, which is knowing what hath happened between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and whereupon I'll kiss thee.
Foul words is with foul wind, and foul wind is with foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I shall depart unkissed.
Thou hast frightened the word out of his right sense, so forcible is thy wit. Yet I must tell thee plainly. Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And I pray thee now, for which of my bad parts did you first fall in love with?
For them all together, which maintained so politic a state of evil that they would not allow any good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I can never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably.
It appears not in this confession there is not one wise man among 20 that will praise himself.
So much of praising myself, who myself bearing witness, is praiseworthy. And tell me now, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and men. There I leave you, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your end. It is proved my lady hero hath been falsely accused. Both the prince and Claudio mightily abused. And daughter Joanna, the author of all, who is fed and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you come hear this news, senor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thine eyes. And moreover, I'll go with thee to thy aunt's.
Well, I am glad all things sort so well.
And so am I, being else by faith and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning.
Well, daughter, and you gentlewomen all, withdraw to a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come for the mass. The Prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me. You know your office, sister. You must be mother to your sister's daughter and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Leonardo, your niece regards me with an eye of favor, and I do with an eye of love requite her. My will is your goodwill may stand with ours this day to be conjoined in the state of honorable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here comes the Prince
Prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claudio. We here attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry my sister's daughter?
I would hold my mind were she a peasant.
Call her forth, sister. Here's the friar ready.
Good morrow, Benedict. Good morrow, my lord.
Now, which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Why then she's mine. Sweet, let me see her face.
No, that shall you not, before you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certainer. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero. The hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whilst her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify. When after that the royal rites are ended, I'll tell you largely of their hero's death. Meanwhile, let wonders seem familiar, and to the chapel let us present.
Soft and fair, friar. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then your aunts, the Prince and Claudio, have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do you not love me?
Troth, no more than reason.
Well then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me?
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Oh, come, cousin. I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And love is what Ponte loves her. For here, a paper. In his hands, a halting son of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
Here's another, written my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, and containing her affection unto Benedict.
Oh, miracle. Here's our hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee. But by this night, I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption.
Peace, now stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince. A college of witchcrackers cannot flout me out of my humor. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, will think nothing to any purpose that the world can say against it. Therefore, never flout at me for what I have said against it. For a man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee. But that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my country.
I had well hoped thou wouldst deny, Beatrice. I may have cudgeled thee out of a single life. To make thee a double dealer, which out of question thou wilt be, if my cousin does not look exceedingly narrow to thee.
Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterwards.
That's what I heard. Therefore play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife.
My lord, your sister Donna Joanna is ta'en in flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not on her till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for her. To the chapel let us presently. Strike up, pipers!
Sigh no more, ladies, button